fires. Make sure that you're watching it closely and you really get it put out. But 74 tomorrow, winds gusting very strong, and storms possible in the evening. Your 8-day forecast is coming up.
Jeremy, thanks. Employees at the state's primary mental health crisis line are calling for major leadership changes. 13's Callie Holthouse has been investigating this today. She's in the newsroom to let us know more. And Callie, this began for us. Someone sent us a letter that was signed by about 100 employees and volunteers.
Yeah, Melissa, the letter calls for the entire Headquarters Kansas Board of Directors and interim executive director to resign while a, quote, competent board is established. Sources wishing to remain anonymous say the frustration stems from the board allegedly ignoring recommendations from KDADS regarding operations amid recent changes in leadership. The letter alleges Headquarters Kansas ignored recommendations from KDADS, one of the headquarters' primary funding streams, to replace its board chair. They instead appointed Ruby Johnson as interim executive director. Her role as vice chair beforehand raised concerns of conflicting interest. Sources claim the board's decision not to follow KDAD's recommendations put the agency at operational risk if KDADS decides to pull its funding for the next fiscal year. Headquarters Kansas says that's not the case in a statement to 13 News. It says an inquiry into potentially mishandled funds between 2021 and 2023 found some grant money had not been used appropriately. The agency says no criminal intent is suspected, but it, quote, immediately took action to protect the integrity and sustainability of the agency. HQ Kansas ended its statement by acknowledging staff frustrations and says it will work with transparency moving forward. Headquarters Kansas is the state's primary administrator of the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, which serves 102 of the 105 counties in 5 locations. The agency fielded nearly 26,000 calls between February this year and the same time last year.